Hi guys, my name's Kendall, and this is how I came to know God. I grew up in the church, surrounded by an amazing community, wonderful congregation, and an even better family. I was a good girl, and I would always be a good girl. I often struggled to make friends because of that, though, because I had different morals and I was on a different agenda, and people often left me out of conversations because I was too good or too pure, or they didn't want to hurt my precious ears. And I struggle with that. I found myself getting bullied, and I had heard rumors that were going around about me that were completely false, but people were believing them. And I found myself thinking all the time, if everyone thinks these awful things about me, why am I trying so hard to follow my faith and prove them wrong? When that never made me happy. So I found myself in an unhealthy relationship that wasn't pleasing to God at all. But I tried my hardest to keep it going because I felt this need to be loved. And we eventually broke up, and I found myself feeling unlovable. No one could ever love me. And I felt trapped. My family, they were wonderful, but I found myself slipping into this depression, and I just couldn't wait till college. I was excited and optimistic. I had the freedom to have a new beginning and start over and make my own decisions. That was so exciting to me. But I found myself, once I got to college, making the wrong decisions. I went out all the time trying to fill up this pit in my stomach and this hurt in my heart with compliments and attention, no matter what type they were, negative or positive. And I spent my entire semester doing that. I went to crew, and I was inspired, but I found myself just going through the motions and not really taking anything from it. So I came home for winter break, and I was laying in bed one night reflecting on my first semester, and I was so unhappy with the life that I was leading. I broke down sobbing and asking, God, where are you? I need you. And so I opened my Bible and started to read, and then I took this step of faith and signed up for this amazing conference called NDCC, and it changed my life. There I heard speakers, and I went on missions, and more importantly, I had time to grow my relationship with God. And He told me some things that I had previously never thought about or never thought applied to me. He loves me. God delights in me. He sent His Son to die on the cross for my sins so that I could be saved. And He wants to walk with me. He wants me to walk with Him. God wants me. He loves me so much. I can't express that enough. And it just makes me smile every time I think about it. And I am so happy living with God. My name is Kendall Miller, and this is my 180 difference.